Celeste is a calm game with beautiful graphics and an amazing soundtrack. So what if he took all that and just said, to hell with it? You see all that moving, all that jumping, and that dashing we're about to do? Yeah, I'm about to do that with my feet on the controller, so I'm gonna hate this. The rules for this challenge are very simple. No hands on the controller to play the game. You might be a reasonable person and ask, why are you doing this? I don't know. So our Celeste run starts where any other run starts. We name our file feet. Very appropriate. After that, we have to go into the tutorial, which is just a normal tutorial. It's not really that difficult. But anyways, it's epic. As I finish the tutorial in my first try, obviously, tell you how I'm doing this. I'm not mind controlling the game as it seems I'm doing. I have the controller under my desk and it's connected with Bluetooth with my PC, and I'm just playing with my feet and I'm showing my hands on stream because I was not gonna do a foot cam. That's weird. Now is where the real challenge commences and I start facing the issues quickly. So basically, I have 4 basic movements: moving side to side, jumping, holding onto a wall like climbing, and dashing. I have the last 3 set to specific buttons like the triangle, the circle, and the X on the PS4 controller, and the walking is on the left joystick. That's all I'm gonna use, and we start seeing some problems really quickly. First off, going vertically is horrible. As you can see, I'm struggling so hard just to get up in this last part of the level. Going up will be the bane of my existence during this entire challenge. It doesn't change. I get better, but second problem is climbing. Grabbing on the triangle makes it extremely difficult, especially at this point because I was still using hold to climb and it was horrible. I did not know you could set it to toggle, but I will change that later on. But still, the climbing is really difficult and makes this challenge way harder than it has to be, and I didn't want to turn on no climbing mode because I consider that kind of cheating for this challenge. I wanted to keep it as real as it could be. So, yeah. Also, I will include all the attempts I completed the screens in, but I will cut most of it out because it took me 1 hour to beat this first level, and most of it is just deaths. I had like 500 deaths in this first level, trying to get used to the controls. So I don't think you just want to see a death simulator. If you want to see that, go check out my Twitch. The VOD's right there. But yeah, there's no way I'm going to keep that in, so it's probably going to be a way shorter version, but this was agonizing.
Dog, easy, okay. No! Okay. Okay, come on.
I also would like to add that I wanted to use more original clips from the stream itself with the audio, but the problem is I realized after the stream I had my webcam audio on, not my microphone. So it sounds really bad, so I'll keep some in because they're funny, but most of them will be muted and I'll just be with the voiceover like I'm doing right now. But yeah, this screen right here was one I was really afraid of because before attempting this challenge on stream, I had tried to practice a little bit before and I could not get past this screen because changing directions quickly with your feet is extremely hard, at least for me right now. So I thought this was like the end. I thought I couldn't do it, but I found a different solution that I had not thought of before, and it actually worked out quite well. Now, this screen, I hadn't even thought about it. It looks really easy. Just go up and then jump on the spring and get up. Problem is, it's all up, and as I said at the beginning, vertical is extremely difficult with your feet, at least in this point of the run. So I struggled way too much on this part. I did not expect this, and I somehow made it worse.
No, I'm stuck here now. I know this absolutely, brother. Oh, this is bad. This is a predicament. Yo no sé qué iba a tener que poner aquí. I don't think I can get out of here, honestly.
But through hard work and determination, and a lot of patience and attempts and deaths, we were able to prevail and go to the next screen. I'm not just break dancing and bopping and blocking because I'm cool like that. It's I was really scared, and vertical is very difficult. Also, I just want to add a little tidbit. I'm bilingual, so I speak mainly Spanish, and my secondary language is English. So if I have weird pronunciation, or you hear me speak Spanish in the clips where I'm actually using the stream audio, then yeah, that's why. And I'm sorry if I mispronounce anything. I'm not used to speaking English this much, but I'm trying. You can see my little celebratory, super, extremely badass dance of amazingness. But yeah, we got past that screen and we go right back to another one which had a pretty funny incident too.
Hell yeah. Yo creo que por aquí es más fácil para mí en esta circunstancia. Safer way. Okay. And I got a 30. Let's go. Okay.
That was a pretty quick screen we just did, and we found a berry along the way, so that's nice. But now we come across one of the worst parts of the run, this screen. First, you have to do some quick right to left movement, and I tried a lot of methods, and there were a few that worked. But yeah, getting through those first spikes was the big problem, and then after that we had a fully vertical part basically, which was kind of annoying, but with enough determination you can get through anything.
I tried to jump there instead of going left, and I didn't jump. Let's go! No importa cómo morir. I made it, ¿verdad? Yes. ¿Qué carajo yo aquí? I have to jump there.
As you can see, by that time I cut out, around 12 minutes passed in that single screen, which doesn't sound like much because 10 minutes or 12 minutes is not that long. But when you're doing the same thing and you could so easily do it with your hands, probably first try or at least third try or something, it gets pretty redundant. But hey, we learn and we keep going. Even though I'm almost half hour into the run, you can still see I'm struggling with the vertical parts, and I'm trying to be really careful not to fall off, because I know that some of these levels, I know that I got lucky really early on. I didn't want to throw away because I would have to retry that bit again. So yeah, I took the safe route. I took my time, but it eventually works out. As you will see, this screen was not that long. It did not take me that long to beat, but I was very scared because it involved holding climb and jumping at the same time, or just straight up jumping and doing a lot of directional inputs. And at the end, I had to do a quick vertical dash upwards because the top block falls too. So it was kind of uncomfortable position, but I got lucky pretty early on, and it didn't take me as long as it could have. But this would have been a very bad screen to be stuck on. Now I think this was the most fun screen, and probably in this first level, one of at least, because from first glance it looks extremely stupidly difficult, and I really thought like this was gonna take me a few hours maybe to do, because you have to basically dash, grab onto that fallen block, and then you either have to jump really quickly and try to get to the top left, or jump around the spikes to the other side of the block, which is possible, but with your feet it's really hard. But I found a pretty different way that I did not expect on how to do it. It sounds like it would be harder because you have to do a spike jump on a corner, but it actually was way easier and I think way more consistent, even though I still died a couple times doing it.
Oh my god, yo soy tan duro. I am so cracked. Let's go! Oh my god.
This part wasn't too difficult. It was just the vertical bit at the end, but at least I didn't have to like do a crazy jump. I just had to jump with the momentum of the block below. It was pretty easy to line up, honestly. So this was a quick one. Not much to say in this one, just that I found it way easier to jump off both walls instead of trying to grab onto each one individually, so I can conserve my dash to go upwards in the last part instead of having to jump at the end. It makes it really annoying if you have to jump. In this part, it's the same problem we've had multiple times already. The vertical dash I have to do here, I don't know why, it just gives me a lot of trouble, even though I'm 36 minutes into the run. It didn't take me long to do this part. It was pretty easy, but that first jump I died a couple times in for no particular reason, but the first time it just got on the block, it was really easy to use the momentum and get to the other side. Thank God we spawn on the right side too if we die. This room, when I went into it, I was completely scared because it was a lot of vertical on the first part and I thought we were going to do really bad, but as you can see, in the first 4 attempts, to 3 of them I got to the crystal, which I thought was going to be the hardest part, And it was because after those first 4 attempts, I was just not able to get to the crystal for a while. I had a few of the attempts that got to the platform in the middle of the spikes on top, but I always miss input on the dash or something would cost me the attempt. But after a while, maybe 5 to 8 minutes, I think I was able to do it. It wasn't that bad. Thought it was gonna be way worse. But most of my mistakes were just miss inputs. I accidentally misclicking the dash button or stuff like that, but it wasn't that bad. It's really funny to see that I have one like really good attempt and then 5 really stupid deaths afterwards. That's basically how this challenge mostly goes. Every like 1 in 10 attempts, I have a really good one, and then the next 9 are just completely trash, just stupid things. But in this room, I really saw how I was getting better. Some of the parts I thought were going to be very difficult, I was doing not consistently, but way more often than I thought I would. So this room was a nice show of progress, at least. It didn't take me as long as I thought it would. Now, this room took me a long while to do, but it was one of the biggest changes in the whole run because the Cat Master 258 came into chat, came in clutch. I'll let it play out.
We'll get it eventually. We've only gotten to the platform once. Wait, it can be a toggle? No way. Wait, I'm gonna pick up the controller. No way it can be toggle. Grab mode. Dog. Oh my god. You're a goat.
After being let known of this secret information, it was a blessing, honestly. It made the levels easier, not easy, but easier, because I still had to get used to only pressing the grab button once instead of holding it, but it helped a lot in levels like this one where I had to grab and ungrab really quickly and stuff like that. It made it way easier just to press of a button. So I really appreciate the tip, and if you have any other tips you would like to let me know, please just leave them in the comments or anywhere, and I'll probably view them. But yeah, this really helped. I put my controller back on the floor and we got to the levels, and we started rapid firing them. I mean, rapid fire is not the perfect word for this because it still took me a while, but this room only took like 5 deaths, and the next room took a few, but they were pretty quick. So honestly, all in all, that changing grab to toggle tip really helped, and it made the challenge, this end part, pretty much easier than it had to be, because it was going to be very arduous process otherwise. Now, this last screen, you would think that the hardest part was the verticality and having to grab on and do the timings right, but the combination of the toggle and just being able to way easier manage your climb made it very simple. The hardest part for me, I don't know why, was the timing to get the momentum off the first block. I'm usually pretty okay with timings, but in this part I was doing it way too early, so I just had to adjust a little bit, and it took a while, but we still got a good time. Thank you for watching. I'll let you listen to this last part.
Well, nice to have you here, Cat Master, and thank you for the immense help. As you can see, this screen was gonna be impossible without that. Oh my god. Dog, I made it. I actually made it. I made it. We did it. We did it, Cat Master dog.
Thank you for watching the video, and I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see, maybe I can do the next part, but the second chapter is going to be a lot more difficult. I'll keep it going if you guys want to see more. But yeah, just let me know, and I hope you all have a great day. See you later.